Pnawn da Mostyn.
Pnawn da Mostyn.
Okay, pnawn da Mostyn. Ac, dwi'n meddwl rhywun ddod, Mostyn, mae Mostyn eisiau gwybod be ydych chi wedi wneud. Now, if you say dwi'n cysgu, or dwi'n siarad, or dwi'n, that's in the present tense. If you take the apostrophe N out and put in the wedi, it means something that you have done, yeah? So, we can say, oh, well, be ydych chi wedi wneud? You can say, dwi wedi canwyo. Dwi wedi canwyo. So it's not dwi'n canwyo is when you were actually doing it. But dwi wedi canwyo. Dwi wedi canwyo. So you could say, dwi wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi. Dwi wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi. Felly, dyma ni.
Dwi wedi canwyo.
So it's dwi, instead of the apostrophe N, dyn ni'n rhoi wedi I mewn. Sydd I mewn?
Clever Steve. You missed it.
Ronin cysgu.
Oh, right. So she could say, I have slept. Dwi wedi cysgu, but she had slept, but Ronin cysgu, that's another one. I was sleeping. So mae Mostyn.
Mostyn.
Mostyn eisiau gwybod beth ych chi eisiau gwneud, so ydych chi'n dweud...
Mostyn mochyn.
Dwi wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi.
Aberdyfi.
Pnawn da.
Ie, pnawn da. Right, beth amdano ti? Beth ti wedi gwneud?
Can't remember.
Yeah,
Wedi canwyo.
Canwyo.
Yn
Aberdyfi.
Nice.
Yeah, dwi wedi canwlof yn Aberdyfi.
And you could add on a hefyd if you wanted, right? So you know hefyd.
Yeah.
What's hefyd?
Again,
What hefyd was?
also.
Can't remember.
Dwi'n byw yn y goedwig hefyd?
Today?
As well.
I live in
As well. Hefyd.
Dwi wedi canwlof yn Aberdyfi hefyd.
No.
Dwi wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi hefyd.
Da iawn. So, those of you who didn't, sydd ddim wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi heddiw, beth ydych chi wedi wneud?
Dydw I ddim wedi canwyo.
Da iawn. Okay, so let's... if you wanted to say I haven't, the dydw I is fine, but you don't need the duh. So you can say dydw I, right? So, but the main thing is that you must have this ddim. So it's quite simple to stick a ddim in. So if you haven't done this, ydych chi'n dweud dwi ddim wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi. Dwi ddim wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi. So it's canwyo. Unwaith eto, canwyo. It's like the waves pushing the canoes up and down. Canwyo. Felly, dwi ddim wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi. Da iawn. You can say the same.
Dwi ddim wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi hefyd. I didn't do it as well?
Yeah,
not really.
No. There is actually a negative for as well, which is chwaith. So if you're saying, I haven't done it either, chwaith is either, yeah? So hefyd for a positive, chwaith for a negative. Beth amdano ti?
Dwi ddim wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi hefyd.
Chwaith, da iawn, ardderchog, right. So, but then, what did you actually do?
Oh, dwi wedi hebogaeth.
Yeah, hebogaeth. Oh! Right, so...
Yn Machynlleth.
Da iawn. So, dwi wedi...
It did, it's all coming out.
Yeah.
Dwi wedi heboga.
Educational sleep.
Machynlleth. So, in front of Machynlleth, it becomes Machynlleth. Heboga too. Yeah, fortunately. So, dwi wedi heboga Machynlleth. Da iawn. Let's hear that again.
Dwi wedi heboga yn Machynlleth.
Da iawn.
Dwi wedi heboga yn Machynlleth hefyd.
Da iawn, okay.
Nailed it.
Dwi wedi heboga yn Machynlleth.
Yeah, da iawn. Okay, you could say even bore yma. You could add on bore yma.
Bore yma.
Bore.
This morning.
This morning. So, dwi wedi heboga Machynlleth, bore yma.
Bore yma.
So we'd say dwi dim wedi y bog yma. Yeah?
So if you would say, yeah, dwi ddim wedi heboga y Machynlleth. Yeah. So you got this long, you know, let's tell the camera people. Okay. So let's say what you haven't. To those of you who didn't go doing falconry, right? You can rid of the bobble camera and the folks back home. Dwi ddim wedi heboga Machynlleth bore yma. Dwi wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi. We do that together? Yeah. So those of you who didn't go falconing, right? So those of you who went fel fi, the macho people, mewn i'r môr, okay? So we can say, dwi ddim wedi heboga Machynlleth bore yma. Dwi wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi. Iawn. The other way around, Rwan, those of you who didn't go canoeing would say, dwi ddim wedi canwyo yn Aberdyfi bore yma. Dwi wedi
heboga Machynlleth.
Da iawn, arferchog, da iawn. Ooh, I feel a song coming on. Felly, so, right.
I knew it.
Can nawr, a'r gan yma ydy can syml iawn, can syml iawn. Syml. Syml, beth i syml? Simple, syml. So dyma ni, mae'n mynd...
Syml Simon.
Yeah. But in Welsh you would say Simon Syml. Other way around, felly. Clap. Un...
Mae'n simple.
Dau... Tri.
Mae'n
so clap, un, dau, tri. Clap, un, dau, tri. Clap, un, dau, tri. So that's times 3. Ac wedyn troi a throi ein dwylo.
Troi a throi a dwylo.
Troi a throi ein dwylo. A beth ydy? So beth ydy? Mae'n mynd clap, un, dau, tri. Clap, un, dau, tri. Clap, un, dau, tri. Troi a throi ein dwylo.
What's that mean?
Dwylo? What do you think they mean? Byddi dwylo. Byddi dwylo.
Oh, mixed up. Tumbling around.
Dwylo.
My mark is
Hands. Dwylo. Tynnu fewn. Mae ti allan. Right. Hello. Tynnu fewn.
He's getting his mic on.
Troi aim.
Aim is not so if I'm going clap un, dau, tri, clap un, dau, tri, clap un, dau, tri, troi a throi dy ddwylo would be your hands, but I don't want to turn your hands. I want to turn our hands.
Troi
These are our hands.
Ein dwylo.
Ein dwylo. Tynnu fewn, bob iawn. Yeah, bob iawn, tynnu fewn. You haven't missed the song, felly dwi ddim, felly...
Give them more chance to catch up.
Yeah, felly, da iawn, felly, yeah.
Get that went in.
He's had a magic nap here.
Wel, oedden ni wedi cael ein...
Brilliant though.
Yeah, felly dyna ni, yeah. So nawr, so dyma'r gan, syml iawn. So, pawb ar eich traed, iawn. Ar eich traed. A beth dyn ni'n mynd fel hyn? Dyn ni'n mynd clap, un, dau, tri. Clap, un, dau, tri. Clap, un, dau, tri. Troi a throi ein dwylo. Ac nesa, dyn ni'n mynd, yn lle clap, dyn ni'n mynd tap. Right? A dyn ni'n mynd tap, un, dau, tri, tap, un, dau, tri, tap, un, dau, tri, troi a throi ein dwylo. And this troi a throi is a lovely aspirate mutation. So troi becomes troi a throi. Right, yr un nesa...
What's it mean?
Turning. Troi. So like Dick Whittington with a troi. Wedi troi, turn. Troi. So when we were doing the canwyo, troi, we had a troi. Troy, turn around. Troy, yeah, Troy.
Trying a bit too hard.
Yeah. Like Helen of Troy. Helen of Troy turned a few heads as well, felly, so dyna ni, iawn. Right, yr un nesa ydi snap. Snap, snap.
What's ein dwylo? What does that mean?
Ein dwylo a wahan.
Don't tell him you didn't
Felly, barod? Snap, snap, 1, 2, 3. Snap, snap, 1, 2, 3. Snap, snap, 1, 2, 3. Troi a throi ein dwylo. Iawn, da iawn. A di nesa ydi hop.
Nesa.
Nesa is next. So di nesa ydi hop. Ni'n mynd. Hop, hop, hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop. 1, 2, 3. Troi a throi ein dwylo. A di'n olaf, dyn ni'n mynd i wneud.
Olaf?
Ydy'n olaf. Olaf. Last. Yeah.
From Frozen, yeah.
Flop. Flop.
Flop, flop.
Flop, flop. Felly beth dyn ni'n mynd i wneud? Dyn ni'n mynd i fynd. Flop, flop. 1, 2, 3. Flop, flop. 1, 2, 3. Troi a throi ein dwylo. O'r top na, ten. Just syth llwyddo. Clap, clap. 1, 2, 3. Clap, clap. 1, 2, 3. Clap, clap. 1, 2, 3. Troi a throi ein dwylo. Tap, tap. 1, 2, 3. Tap, tap. 1, 2, 3. Tap, tap. 1, 2, 3. Troi a throi ein dwylo. Snap, snap. 1, 2, 3. Snap, snap. 1, 2, 3. Snap, snap. 1, 2, 3. Troi a throi ein dwylo. Hop, hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop. 1, 2, 3. Troi a throi ein dwylo. Flop, flop. 1, 2, 3. Flop, flop. 1, 2, 3. Flop, flop. 1, 2, 3. Troi a throi ein dwylo. Da iawn, gach chi sydd lan. Da iawn. Okay, gwych. Nawr ten.
Derek's always been drinking on lunchtime.
Dwi yn mynd i... efo'r stori yma, beth ydyn ni'n mynd i wneud? So, ydych chi wedi darllen gyda ni, you've read it in pairs, 1, 2, 1, 2, felly. Felly, eisiau tynnu un peth allan, this wedi, we just did, wedi. If it's wedi, it's behind you. And let's just show the basic patterns for a minute. Because it's like Sound of Music. When you know the words to sing, you can sing most anything. The notes to sing, felly, when you know the notes to sing, and efo Cymraeg, once you know the basic structure, you can build up any kind of sentence. So, oedd Nia bore yma, she explained to you this, the basic sentence where you had do, e, so there we are, the do, the e, and then what you've got then is doing, and then you've got like maybe byw, or siarad, or something like that, that's a verb, and then the rest of the sentence. So you've got dwi'n byw yn y goedwig, right? Or dwi'n cysgu yn yr ystafell, or dwi'n whatever. So dwi'n, that's the basic outline of the sentence. Now, so this is the person doing it, but that's the am, and that's the ing. So I am live-ing. Oh, wow. Right, so that's the way it's put together. I am live-ing. I live. Yeah, so that's the way it's done. And basically, nawr ydy, we have different people. So just E within T is you. T. So if I want to pick on you and say one of you was misbehaving and Mostyn really lost it. Okay? You would go, T! So T is you. T is a singular you. Okay? Also, T tends to be you on a familiar basis. If there's a social distance between you, you use another T. Now, him is ve or e. So I'll put that in brackets because if it's a standalone, you say, who did that? He did it. Wasn't me. Ve. Fair. But if you say he is living or he talks or whatever, you'd use a. He is she.
Oh, that's nice and confusing.
He is she. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The English, I don't know whether they got this mixed up. There we are.
Actually, okay.
I've been called that before.
Ni is us. Ni is us. Ni. So whenever you want a group hug, it's ni. It's us. It's inclusive. Ni. The chi.
Would that be knee cwtch? Would that be knee cwtch then?
You would say it's like, beth am I ni gal cwtch? Why don't we have a cwtch? Beth am I ni gal cwtch? Right, chi is you, either plural you. If I were to talk to all of you together, I'd say chi. Or if there was social distance between us, if you were really important, or if, in age very often, like small children will call old people chi, because it's like the two nhw and Ffrangeg and the blind. And that wedyn, the final one is nhw, them. No. So this class is split into two warring factions. You've got me and nhw. Me and who. So for now then, you are us. Yeah. And they are them. So let's bond together as a group against them. So go me, and point at them. Go no. So no is like boo. Me, no, no. Reciprocate. You go no. I am. And Saesneg, you have I am, you are, he is, she is, we are going to blind. So it changes slightly. Rhywbeth yn Gymraeg. So now, it's up there on the board in one of the yellow things there. Ond nawn ni wneud o fan hyn. Felly, rwyt ti. My. You've come across my many a time. My. So my is when you're talking about him or her. Yeah? My he, and then we come to din ni dich chi, something slightly similar. It's mine ho. It sounds the same as saying mine ho, but there's an N at the end. Yeah. So now you can say that about dwi'n byw yn y goedwig. Yeah. Dwi'n byw yn y goedwig. How would you say he lives in the forest?
My
byw yn y goedwig. So it's my. I'll cross that veil out because it may confuse a little bit for now. Yeah, but okay. So my ein byw yn y goedwig. My ein byw yn y goedwig. So you point to a man here and say my ein byw yn y goedwig. My ein byw yn y goedwig. My ein byw yn y goedwig. Yeah?
So is that the beginning of the one? Mae'n hen wlad fyna.
That's the my at the beginning of that. Right, so how do you say she lives in the forest? My hen byw yn y goedwig. So point to a girl and say my hen byw yn y goedwig. My hen byw yn y goedwig. Okay, now,
My hen byw yn y goedwig.
turn to your partner, look them in the eye and say you live in the forest. So this is
Right.
Yeah.
Rwyt ti'n byw.
Yeah.
And don't deny it.
Diane. No.
Living in the forest, aren't we, right now?
Yes, true.
Yeah, rwyt ti'n byw yn y goedwig. Rwyt ti'n byw yn y goedwig. Yeah. Now then, let's now say we together, we all of us, we're in this together till the end of the week. We live in the forest of the Dyn ni'n byw yn y goedwig. Dyn ni'n byw yn y goedwig. Right. If I were to say, well, actually, I've had enough of living here, I'm going to move out to a little cottage, a buffet, I'm going to leave you here. I'll say, you live in the forest, but I'm going to stay elsewhere. I'd say, dych chi'n byw yn y goedwig. There we are. Dych chi'n byw yn y goedwig. But them over there, they actually live here as well, actually. So let's say, mae'n nhw'n byw yn y goedwig. Yeah, so,
In a goedwi.
When you say he, that's the formal you, but is it also you as in lots of people?
Yes, it could be both.
Right, okay.
It can be both.
Can T be both or not?
No, T is just one person, but it's a familiar.
Right.
Yeah, it's T. And actually, this the formal you is actually vanishing slowly. Like, for instance, in my generation, I would have called my grandparents and my parents he. Because that's because that was a generational thing. It was normal and natural to call your parents or your grandparents or teachers he, because they were higher than you.
You were being a bit familiar, a bit cheeky if you said T to them.
Yeah, if you used T to them, you would have been considered rather forward. Yeah, and things have changed. We've been through the 60s and 70s. We've loosened up, and we're wedi ymlacio socially. So now, children will call their parents and their grandparents T, as opposed to he, because they feel closer to them. So the he is gradually vanishing. And also, children will very often call their teachers T now. Whereas if I was in school and somebody would have called the teacher T, you would have gone, like, it's like calling, Mostyn. Well, Mostyn obviously is going to be a he. Yeah, because he's way up there. Well, yeah. So you've got to call him respect. He. Mostyn is definitely a he person.
He's looking at me,
Yeah.
Why is he facing me?
So dyna ni, right, iawn. So nawr, mae going to be dice fan hyn.
Both of you. One's formal. Fading out. Literally the last 3 minutes. He's exactly that.
Try them out. This is why we've got these. Okay. Dyma ni. Right, now then. Beth nawn ni ydy, let's get these tables out in front of you. Right, so symud y byrfau yma ac rowch nhw o'ch blaen chi. So 2 berson o gwmpas y byrfau. So put the tables in front of you. Yeah, o'ch blaen chi. Let's choose some verbs which you know. Some verbs which you know. Some action, right? We could have canwyo. Okay? We've got byw. Byw, beth arall? What are the verbs you know? Cysgu.
Boita.
Bwyta.
Redeg, is it?
Redeg, yeah. Cerdded.
What's redeg?
Redeg is to run.
Dysgu.
So redeg is to run. Think of it as running with an egg which is painted red.
Red egg.
With a red egg. You're running with a... I mean, you might have run faster with a red egg in your hand. So red egg, yeah. Cerdded is to walk. Llithro, da iawn. Llithro is to slip. So if there's a, try this, put a banana skin on the floor, and you can all come up and go, woo, dwi'n llithro. So and the other one was siarad. Oh, sibrwd. Okay, that's how sibrwd. Sibrwd. Dych chi'n cofio? Sibrwd. To whisper.
Swatio.
Swatio is what you do when there's an exam. But swatio is what you do when you want to curl up. So there you are. You have some verbs. So now, be dyn ni'n mynd i wneud? Okay. It's got O and A here. Okay. Y reswm am hynny is because in North Wales they would say my O. They're not in the gogledd. So gogs would say my O. Whereas South Wales would say my A. So if you're a Gog, you say If you're from South Wales, you say Yeah, dyna ni. Now then, so if we...
Whoa! Finish it off.
Oh, right. So you can choose to say A or he here. So and you can choose a verb. Choose a verb. Which verb?
Redeg.
Redeg. So it's he. So let's take he. So you say she is running. How do you say that?
My redeg.
My hi'n redeg. Okay, da iawn. Let's do another one. Nhw. Let's choose another verb.
Swatio.
Swatio. Mae'n hwn. Swatio. So get this n in. Mae'n hwn. Mae'n hwn. Get the n in. Mae'n hwn. Swatio. So, right then. So when you do this together, you do it in pairs, yeah? So the person who's not doing it chooses a verb. Then the other person, so you would choose a verb, you would roll that and see what you got, and then you would make up, so you would, so for instance, you would choose a verb.
Cysgu.
Cysgu, and you would have to say...
Dyn ni'n cysgu.
Ardderchog, da iawn. So go ahead, fire away. Ffwrdd chi. Ni, is that?
Mine and then...
We are.
And I choose, is it ni?
Me.
Yeah. Which is...
So I could say,
So it's...
Dynine Boita.
Dyn ni'n bwyta.
We're running, we're eating. Dynine Boita.
We are eating or we eat.
We, is it?
Yeah.
What's your word? Literal.
Oh, it's me again.
Cysgu.
Canuio. Canuio.
Nwn cysgu.
Da iawn.
Diolch. Sibrwd again, just in case.
We are canoeing or we canoe.
Dwi'n.
It means both.
Dwi'n.
Does
Dwi'n.
that mean we have to stand up and do a dance?
That means or it's the choice, not the way that the stuff is.
I'm slipping.
My or? Oh yeah. Or my he, which is the same. So she is, he is. Yeah, so the choice. Yeah? Canny. You do a lot of, canny. So you could actually expand on this and say
Sibrad.
doing
Sibrad, now what's that mean? Ble mae sibrwd? Beth sibrwd? What is my noon? My noon.
Bwyta.
Boita. My noon boita.
It's
My noon
onomatopoeic.
boita.
Mae nhw'n bwyta.
My noon boita. Right, you could have canoe.
Dy chi'n canwio.
Dachin. What's the verb you've chosen? Sibrod. Dachin. There we are.
Is it to eat?
Yeah.
I think so, isn't it?
Very good.
I'm going to give you the word, but in English, with that. I'm going to say to you, snuggle. Snuggle, nestlin.
Dachin. Sibrod. Dachin Sibrod, yeah. Do you blend them together? It's like in the same thing you say you're instead of you are.
Yes.
That's right, isn't it?
That's good. Yeah, I'm just checking the Duneen.
Yeah.
Duneen.
Duneen.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Got it.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you English. You've got to do walking.
I'm sleeping. What is boy?
My heen.
So,
You singular.
He is she.
That's a good idea.
Dwi'n. Dwi'n.
Yeah.
Byw.
Yeah, dwi'n byw.
Dwi'n byw.
Dwi'n byw yn a goedwig, so I live.
You as a
Thanks
collective.
all.
Dwi'n byw.
You have good respect.
Yeah, but see, dwi'n byw there. Why is byw at the end there?
I know, let's ask that.
They or them.
You've got dwi'n byw
Yeah.
and byw over there.
Yeah. Yeah. You could. Yeah. It's just a choice of verbs.
Oh, so byw is to live, it's
To live. Yeah. So you could
So
choose.
ti'n dwi'n byw.
Yeah, because you've got Bill there, you've got it there as one of the, it was one of you who gave me that verb,
Yeah, we don't have to dwi'n byw cerdded, dwi'n byw...
No. This is here.
Byw goes out.
Yeah. Right, all right, probably stop you on Cariad. Diane, you're doing very good. Just to clarify, yeah. So this is the verbs here. You can choose any one of these verbs instead of byw. You don't have to put byw before it. Byw is just a verb. So, for instance, if I now would do it the other way around, okay? You tell me what these mean. So I will actually do the conjuring up of these sentences. You tell me what they mean. Dych rhedeg. What does it mean? Dych rhedeg.
You're running.
You are running. Am I right? Is that
A
correct?
bunch of people who we have respect for are running.
Diane, okay, gwych, Diane. Well, actually, just a bunch of people, or one person you have respect for. So if Mostyn was running, it's Dych rhedeg. Or if all of you were running, yeah.
Yeah, or important.
All right.
T, now 10. Okay, what's this sentence mean? Rwy ti'n cysgu.
You're sleeping.
You're sleeping. Dion, ardderchog.
Someone you don't have respect.
Someone you don't have respect for, someone you're familiar with.
Yeah.
You might be your best friend or an animal. Like if you talk to your dog at home because there's nobody else to talk to, you say, "You're sleeping." Routine cysgu. Wake up. Routine cysgu. So routine cysgu. So
If you talk to your dog, Welsh is the least he worries.
yeah, right. Okay, let's have he. He. What does this mean? My hen canu.
She is singing.
Da iawn, gwych, da iawn. A beth am i gael dwi'n sibrwd.
I'm whispering.
I'm whispering. Dwi'n sibrwd. Da iawn, gwych. Okay. Ac dyn ni'n mynd i wneud ti. Rwy ti'n llithro.
You are
Sleeping.
You are slipping. So if you say, I'm on the barrel, I'm on the wagon, but all of a sudden you have too much to drink, oh, you're slipping again, right? Routine llithro. Routine
How do you say
llithro.
on
at that point.
Iawn, beth am hyn te? O, we newydd gael ti. Chi. So, beth am hyn? Dy chi'n bwyta. Dy chi'n bwyta.
You are eating.
You are eating can either be plural you or a mostyn you. Right. Let's go for E. Mae e'n swatio.
He is snuggling.
Yeah, he's snuggling in. Mae e'n swatio. So with these now, you can build up any sentence. Any sentence with all these people here. Okay. Let's expand it a little bit, and you can actually speak in the present and the past. And you can actually, when you're struggling to siarad Cymraeg at the beginning, you don't have to worry about being grammatically perfect because you're going to make mistakes. It's par for the course. You're going to make mistakes. If you think you're going to speak Welsh and not make mistakes, don't bother. You are going to make mistakes. Everybody who learns the language makes mistakes. But you can actually use this to get by. If you take out the un and put wedi in, so take out the un and put wedi, it puts it behind you, puts it in the past. You have done something. So now, if I were to say, so os dwi'n dweud, this is chi.
Right.
But if I were to say, dy chi wedi redeg, that means what? No.
Have been.
You have run. So it's you have run, it's over and done with, okay? You have run. Dy chi wedi redeg. So, yeah, okay, so the wedi puts it into you have done something. In English, you do I have gone, I have been, I have seen, I have done. Right, okay. Dwi wedi canwyo.
I have run.
You have
canoed.
I have canoed. I have canoed, yeah. But you could, when you're stumbling along at the beginning trying to learn Welsh, if you wanted to say I canoed, but you don't know how to say it, you could get away with I have canoed. People would understand, okay? So,
rather than there's something else that means I have been canoeing.
Yeah. You could, for now, you can get by with dwi wedi. So if you've got dwi'n for your present and dwi wedi, which is something which has happened previously,
Right.
you can get by.
Yeah.
It's a handy. When I was learning Spanish, I did that. I had the present tense, and then I had basically this tense. So when I wanted to talk in the past, I would use this tense, and when I talked in the present, I used this. Later on, I learned the other tenses, so I could expand, and that was enough to get by initially. So if you want to just get by, you can use the present tense, dwi'n, or if you want to talk about something you did, use the wedi. Okay, beth am hyn te? Ti. Rwy ti wedi llithro.
You slipped.
You have slipped. Ardderchog, gwych, da iawn. Okay. Wedyn, hi. Mae hi wedi bwyta.
She has eaten.
She has eaten.
Is that the same as she ate?
It's not exactly, but for now.
Because that's in the past, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not the same tense.
Okay.
You can, because if you say she has eaten 10 curries, okay?
Yeah.
Just now. But she ate 10 curries 5 years ago, and she was in hospital for a month.
Yeah.
There's a slight difference in how you use it.
Further
But from
away.
your point of view, for now, Just get by with it, okay?
Yeah.
So it's a rough usage, okay?
Beginner level.
Yeah.
Beginner level.
Nhw. Yeah, forget now. Nhw. Os ydw i, mae nhw wedi sibrwd.
They
They have whispered. Okay? Ac un arall, let's go for another one, that gives you the rough idea, yeah? Well, there we go. No, ti. Rwy ti wedi cysgu.
They have
They have slept.
You have slept. Da iawn.
You have slept.
You have slept. So you can actually add on bits onto this to make a really long expression. For instance, if you would say, dwi wedi canoeio.
Dwi wedi canoeio. I have canoed.
Yeah. Bore yma,
Today.
this morning, Aberdyfi.
in Aberdyfi.
Right? Dwi wedi cysgu.
I have
Slept. Yn y gwely.
Yn y gwely.
Iawn, okay. Pnawn yma.
this afternoon.
Yeah, okay. Dwi wedi rhedeg.
I have run.
Marathon.
A marathon.
Yn Llundain. Yeah, wythnos diwetha. Last week, da iawn. Dwi wedi llithro.
Dwi wedi llithro.
I have slept. Ar groen banana.
On a
On a banana.
Banana skin. Right, yeah. So, beth am dwi wedi canu. I have sung. Dwi wedi canu opera. Milan. So there are you can expand.
You've done a lot, haven't you?
I have.
I say.
I don't like to brag, but you know, it just comes out sometimes. So now, I want you now to think of something which you have done. Like talking about bragging, think of something which is a bit of an achievement, okay? Bit of an achievement. And it may be true, it may not be true. And wir neu ddim yn wir, okay? So, and then you think of, and we'll give you the verbs, how to say them, okay? But if you were to say like, you know, for instance, if I were to say, dwi wedi darllen.
Reading.
Yeah, dwi wedi darllen War and Peace yn Rwsieg.
You're reading.
You fibbing.
Dwi wedi darllen War and Peace I gyd.
I've read.
Yeah, dwi wedi darllen War and Peace I gyd yn Rwsieg.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
In Russian.
Are we going to go true or false now?
Macadoo.
Yeah.
Macadoo.
I reckon he's done it. You're so happy he's done it.
Pwy sy'n meddwl, y ddau air ydy gwir neu
You know Spanish.
gwir neu celwydd. There's another word, gwir or guy, we use celwydd. Celwydd is a lie, gwir is true. So dwi wedi darllen War and Peace I gyd yn Rwsieg. So pwy sy'n dweud gwir? Llaw I fyny.
Gwir.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, yn Rwsieg. 5 yn dweud gwir. Pwy sy'n dweud celwydd?
Cerwydd.
Celwydd.
Celwydd. So celwydd. 1, 2, 3 yn celwydd. Well,
Celwydd.
the truth of the matter is, na. Dwi ddim wedi, felly reit iawn. Okay, yeah, dyna chi, okay. Beth arall dwi'n gwybod, okay. Yeah, dwi wedi gweld yr Harlem Globetrotters. Dwi wedi gweld... Yeah, dwi wedi gweld... Yn fyw.
Yeah, you have in Cardiff.
Yeah, dwi wedi gweld... Yeah. Yn y cnawd, in the flesh. Dwi wedi gweld yr Harlem Globetrotters.
You've seen them?
Yeah, in Cardiff. In the CIA.
Is gweld to see them?
Gweld is to see. Dwi wedi... Gwir? Pwy sy'n dweud gwir? Gwir. Ddim yn siŵr?
I wouldn't be able. There can't be one winner.
Yeah, clever.
Gwir.
Heads or tails, isn't it?
Gwir is actually gwir. I saw them at Maes Awyr Seattle. They were about... Yeah, they were in the... Maes Awyr, the airport in Seattle. They built a plane, and I bumped into one of them. And he was slightly taller than me. Right, I give un arall I weld dweud y gwir. Okay. Dwi wedi gyrru car. Dwi wedi gyrru car. Llys genhadaeth Vietnam, Vietnamese embassy. car. Dwi wedi gyrru car llys genhadaeth Vietnam. I've lived in the Vietnamese Mercedes
That's too
car.
weird to make up.
Gwir, neu ddim yn wir.
Gwir.
Pwy sy'n dweud gwir? Gwir, 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 ddim yn wir, gwir, gwir, celwydd, gwir. It's true. Dwi wedi gyrru car limo mawr gyda 1VN arno fo. So now, think of something which you may or may not have done.
Which has to be either sleeping or slipping or
Oh,
whatever.
no, we can put other verbs on. Think of something you want to say. If you don't know the verb, I'll give you the verb.
Okay.
So think of so I'll feed you with vocabulary.
Singing.
Okay.
Singing is canny. Okay, canny. So any verbs you need to know?
Fly.
Fly is hedfan.
Or flown.
Yeah, so flown would be wedi head. Yeah, so it's like having your head in the cloud.
Yeah.
Right, so hedfan is to fly. Anybody else want the verb? Are you happy with the verbs? Teithio is to travel. Okay. So let's see now that whether you're lying through your teeth or telling the truth. But gwir neu gelwydd. Right, felly. So you say this statement with a straight face and see if people can work out whether you're lying or telling the truth. Iawn. So pwy sy'n mynd gynta? Who wants to go first? Pwy sy'n mynd gynta?
I go
Iawn, okay.
Dwi'n wedi nofio gyda dolphin yn Australia. Australia.
Dwi wedi nofio gyda dolphin yn Australia. Right, pwy sy'n meddwl gwir? Gwir.
You did it last month.
Gwir.
What's the other option?
Celwydd.
It's Cariad, I'm afraid. I got very close to the dolphins and I fed dolphins, but I didn't actually swim with them.
Right,
It's amazing.
Good one, wasn't it?
Gwir a celwydd. There we are. Gwir a celwydd. Da iawn! A ddechrau, so he fooled you all. Fooled you all.
Yes!
Right, iawn, okay.
Okay. Dwi'n wedi hedfan. Arrows coch.
Right, so you flew with them? Yeah, so gyda. Dwi wedi hedfan gyda. Call fi aros coch for now, right? Saethau coch red aros. So dwi wedi hedfan gyda.
Dwi'n wedi hedfan
Gyda. Red aros is aros coch.
Aros coch.
Yeah, saethau coch.
I think it's
Celwydd neu celwydd. Gwir.
I think you did it.
Yeah, so gwir, celwydd. Gwir. Neu ddim yn siŵr.
Jamie Roberts.
Gwir.
We did it with Jamie Roberts.
Gwir neu celwydd?
Gwir.
Da iawn. Okay. Right, pwy sy'n eisiau mynd nesaf?
Dwi wedi hedfan. Dwi wedi hedfan. Dwi wedi... Give us a turn, go on, give us a turn. I've had too much sleep. I've had far too much sleep, I'm starving. Chunks, so it's no such thing as encouragement in this class. Dwi wedi hedfan. Dwi wedi hedfan a jumbo jet.
Be, fel pilot? So dwi wedi hedfan jumbo jet fel pilot. Gwir neu gelwydd? Celwydd. Gwir. All right. Gwir neu celwydd? Celwydd. Right, pwy arall, okay?
Dwi wedi Canu. Canu. Millennium Stadium.
Oh, Stadiwm y Millennium. Dwi wedi canu yn Stadiwm y Millennium. Gwir neu gelwydd? Gwir. A ti dweud celwydd? Celwydd o gwir?
Celwydd.
Dyna ni. Okay, right, pwy sy'n barod i fynd nesaf?
Dwi'r wedi canu yn Opera House Royal.
Yn y tŷ opera brenhinol. Dwi wedi canu. Gwir.
You're a professional a singer. We had a good amount of clue, didn't we?
I know, I don't know.
Yeah, a bit of a clue there, right, yeah. Right, pwy ar sydd... Yeah.
Dwi'n wedi gwenu.
Gwenu?
Gwenu. Gyda Tom Cruise yn I don't know what to say, Los Angeles yma.
LA. Los Angeles.
LA.
Los Angeles.
Yn Los Angeles.
Yeah, right. So dwi wedi gwenu?
Gwenu.
So I have smiled.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Dwi wedi gwenu at. So
Yes, what's that?
You smiled to somebody. Or if you smiled with somebody, dwi wedi gwenu gyda, like when you go, I see, and both of you went... You know, so...
So we didn't do that?
No, so you smiled at him?
Yes.
Dwi wedi gwenu at Tom Cruise in Los Angeles. So celwydd neu gwir? Gwir, celwydd, gwir.
Celwydd. So my dad did have a conversation with him because he saw him walking down the street and he just went, you went all right, mate? And he said, yeah, I'm fine. He said, how are you? He said, I haven't seen you for ages.
Right, ydy pawb wedi cael cyfle? Right, yeah.
Dwi'n wedi gweithio
yn
y Falklands.
Dwi wedi gweithio yn y Falklands. Gweithio, beth gweithio? Gweithio to work.
Oh, you've worked in
Gwir.
Dwi wedi gweithio yn y Falklands. Gwir.
That's a confident smile there.
Gwir. Right, okay.
I'm glad you're as obvious as I am.
Okay, yeah.
All wanted to get
Yeah, so there we are. So, but if you want...
done one.
If...
Rebecca.
Oh, right, Rebecca. Yeah, ti'n hwnna.
It's going to be gwir.
What's to touch or to brush past?
To touch. Cyffwrdd a. Cyffwrdd is... Cyffwrdd a.
Cyffwrdd ar.
So dwi wedi cyffwrdd a.
Okay.
Change your story if you don't say that.
Dwi wedi cyffwrdd ar Gordon Brown's leg. Gordon Brown's leg.
Blair? Oh, Gordon Brown! Blair? So...
London.
No, Blair.
Oh! That's a...
That's abuse. What's that abuse?
Wow.
You have literally brushed past them.
Package over, isn't it?
Yeah, so gwir neu gelwydd?
Gwir.
Defo
He felt it. You feel it, yeah.
Gwir, da iawn, i
I know, clywyd.
Celwydd! Well, he might have won the election had he done it. That was so specific. Oh, that's genius. Arferchog. So there you've expanded your repertoire now. So you could actually say now, right? If you remember what everybody did, you could who were the ones who told the truth and who were the ones didn't. You could say, well, if you're talking about him, you'd say, my Derek wedi gweithio yn y Falklands. Because that was true, yeah? My Derek wedi. So you can put the person's name in here. My Derek wedi gweithio yn y Falklands. My Caroline wedi canu yn y tŷ opera Brenhinol. And who else told the truth as well? Pwy arall wedi dweud y gwir?
Jamie?
Oh yeah, my Jamie, or my wedi canu yn y Stadiwm y Millennium. Da iawn, arfechol, we leave that for now. But so you've got your present tense and you've got a tense to be used in the past, which means you have done something. So you can expand. So now you can when you mynd I fewn bwyta bwyd, when you finished your meal, you can say, oh, dwi wedi bwyta risotto. Dwi wedi bwyta whatever you've eaten. Tell the staff. Drive them up the wall, go up to them and say inane, pointless things to them yn Gymraeg all the time, right?
Dwi wedi bwyta.
Yeah.
What do you say after that? Before risotto?
Dwi wedi bwyta risotto, that's all.
Okay. Dwi wedi bwyta.
Dwi wedi yfed Yfed. Dwi wedi... Yeah, that might be a handy phrase for some people this week. So, dwi wedi yfed. Yeah. No, yfed.
Dwi wedi yfed.
What's yfed?
No.
Chardonnay.
Dwi wedi yfed Chardonnay, da iawn. Right, so, dwi wedi, I have done, mae e wedi, he has done, mae he wedi, she has done. For instance,
End of that.
mae Mostyn wedi dysgu Kung Fu yn y deml Shaolin yn China.
Wow.
Mostyn.
Well done.
Celwydd.
Yeah, he's learned Kung Fu. Mae wedi dysgu Kung Fu yn y deml Shaolin yn China.
Gwir.
Yeah, gwir. Iawn, oce, da iawn, ar ddechrau, but stay where you are, achos nawr beth ni'n mynd i wneud ydy mynd yn ôl at y testyn. So, the first line o'r stori, y llinell gyntaf, ydy mae'r haul wedi machlyd. So, the sun
Has
Set.
dyna fo. Mae'r haul wedi machlyd. So now, set.
That's a good idea.
Set. Yeah, and it's up there if you want to. And it's in your text as well on a story.
Oh, yes, the story.
Yeah, mae yn y stori hefyd, achos what we've done is we've put things in bits of grammar there, surreptitiously.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so they're in there as well hefyd, yeah? Right, now 10, mae gynnwch chi fan hyn y cardiau yma. These cards are from the first two pages. So be dyn ni'n neud, we put the Cymraeg yn edrych i fyny. So put them all over. The Cymraeg yn wynebu i fyny. And there are different sizes, obviously. Ac dych chi'n gweithio mewn parau, felly dych chi'n rhoi siŵr bod y Gymraeg i fyny. Ac the way to do this is just to go through these and darllen nhw yn Gymraeg, and then say what you think they mean in Cymraeg. Obviously, having the story is a help because it gives you the context. And then you can check, you can try around, achos mae'n Saesneg. But first thing to do is spread them out and choose one at a time. And weithiau, a small sentence is not easier than a bigger sentence because you find this, that bigger sentences have got more clues in them. So, triwch. So, darllenwch, so do it in pairs. So, one of you will pick one of the... For enghraifft, if we work in a pair here, I would pick this up in Gymraeg. Mae hyd yn oed blethyn y blaidd mawr mwyn yno. And you think, right, what does that sentence mean? Mae hyd yn oed blethyn y blaidd mawr mwyn yno.
Big man.
The big...
Gentle.
Mild wolf. Yno
Is there.
Da iawn. A hyd yn oed is a phrase. So it's not just blethyn, the mild-mannered wolf is there, but blethyn, it's... Yeah, so hyd yn oed means even. Even blethyn is there.
Oh, even blethyn.
Even blethyn. So, but you check in the back.
Adenoid.
Yeah, right? So work in pairs on this, okay? And it's not a test.
Okay.
It's not a test, it's a learning task. So you look at it, if you're not sure, you turn it over and you check it, you come back at it again. It's a learning task, not a test.
Hedgehog. Dewi, is his name. My Dewi, so the hedgehog is there. My Dewi, my Joinog, and this is the word that's in between. And none of us know it, so we look over.
Over. What's that?
Contented.
Contented.
So, Dewi, the contented hedgehog is there.
Okay.
My Joinog dead with her.
Right.
I'm so far off this place now.
No, that's the one about the bear. My hyd yn oed bledwydd. I don't know that one.
Yeah, you looked at it on Cymraeg.
Yes.
You've done that, yeah? You've read it, you translated it?
Yes.
You checked it, that your translation is correct. Yeah,
Oh,
but
we
it's
just
not a
had
test,
this.
it's a
So
learning
that's
activity,
the-
yeah?
Oh, right, yeah.
The mild-mannered wolf.
Wolf, yeah, is
there.
Is an even, wasn't he?
And even.
Even blethyn, the mild mannered wolf is there. Is that right? Even-blooded and mild-mannered wolf is there.
Ah, the big. So that's what it is. Big is male, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dowie.
Yeah.
The hedgehog was there
We'd afterwards
again.
something, but
Yeah, that's a good point because what you find out...
Contented hedgehog.
Contented,
So you have to say, it's something like the weather, the time...
I'm going to do a big one.
Or day
Well,
of the
a
week.
semi-big one.
If you
An
were to say,
oyster.
it is cold, you'd say, my he's oil. If you say,
They were
it's
sitting.
Wednesday,
They are sitting
if you say, it's 7 o'clock, my he's
on,
7 o'clock. So these...
that's a big oak tree. The branch of a big oak tree that stretches across the glade.
Not so fun it's...
Gwydion the owl, the wise owl, is chairman of the...
Pryfed ar Dwrgwr.
That's the otters, the
Water otters. They're on
the otters.
Wedi.
Yeah.
Ceirw.
What's the pryfed?
Into the leisure.
Is that
Ceirw is the goat.
the deer? The deer and the llamas
Wearing their
wearing their
pyjamas.
pyjamas
And llawer more, lots
and many more.
Wow.
Oh, the insects.
Oh, Morgrig is ants. Morgrig, ants.
Well, you've nailed it.
Morgrig, ants, family of squirrels, a theulu'r gwywerod, a family of squirrels, theulu'r gwywerod.
To do activities.
Bats yn yr eiddo, stymlod,
Where you do swimming, gym,
Yeah,
Work
no.
that out. All right, well, forget Westerly Lair.
Round.
We got all the other ones.
We did.
Ac yn Eisteddfod.
So they're sitting.
Ar yn
Ganhenir.
Ddewrwyn fawr. Big
Is this the bird?
Wal is there.
The bird?
yeah.
Maybe the big fat owl.
Sy'n ymestyn dros y llanau.
Ah, bringing everyone together.
That's a hell of a good that. I saw that one, but...
I didn't look at it.
Fish in the mice.
The long day.
Summer's Day,
So single F.
Here is long.
Think with us off and off.
Harvest summer.
the long
been.
summer,
It's got 2 F's.
something about a long summer.
Been a long summer or something. Been
Wedi, oh, been, yes.
With a single F.
It's been a long summer.
before kin. Before swatio.
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 I haven't got my...
Swatio. It's grouping together, isn't it? Swatio, it's called.
It's a single F.
Could be, yes. No good at the
Through
verbs.
the true north all night.
Ungleed, what's ungleed? Come together in the... It's not, I want to say glade, but it's not because that's Llanner.
All night. Ar ei hyd.
I mean, we're not seriously.
Oh, really?
No.
They're sitting on one of the branches of the large oak tree.
Come off it. Our Garhennair is the oak tree then, I guess, I think.
Yeah, okay. Ddewrwyn fawr must be big branch.
Yeah. Which spans the glade.
Glade.
That's what it was, glade.
Yeah, little valley. Well, I'll give us that.
I like that. You were on it. You knew that.
So it's a long day. What kind of a long
Wise. It's a wise.
owl.
The wise. What's wise?
Chairman of
Is
the
it happening in the
meeting.
winter?
Doth.
Yeah. Doth.
Yeah, so in June is in...
Summer,
Yeah.
long summer day.
Yeah.
And they cyn swatio yn glid, they nestle down, trwy nos ar hyd, through the
Nos?
night,
Ar ei hyd?
ar hyd, ahead.
No, but think of logically, what would it mean? And they sleep
And they sleep through the
through the
night
night.
until the dawn.
Diane. Till the dawn comes to the, till the morning
Till
comes
morning
to the...
comes to the valley.
Diane, ardderchog. Just check.
Sleeping heavily, I missed that one. And chysgu'n
Drum.
Do it again, so I can listen.
All the inhabitants of the village go to bed and lock the doors and switch off the lights and whisper nos good night. All night long, all the summer night, they snuggle down through the night and sleep heavily until morning comes to the valley.
Okay.
Ish.
Because the end both ended on Durgun and Cacwn.
Cacwn, yes.
Yeah, so Cacwn is wasps. Durgun is water dogs, otters. Yeah.
And llawer is many.
Llawer is lots, many,
Lots of.
yeah.
Mwy more.
Lots more.
I think we didn't do. We were okay actually. Pascal y Llygod, fish and mice. They did. Gwywelod was squirrel, but we didn't know they did.
But when you do this,
squirrels.
when you do this, sometimes you get half of it right. You make it 2/3 of it right. Then you check and then you do it again. So it's a learning activity as opposed to a test. So yeah.
Ac yn eistedd sitting.
Sitting, eistedd.
And sitting. Alan o Gangennau.
Halo and half, it's so sunshine.
That was big.
Big, yeah.
Many Welsh names. Halo and half, Envis.
On one of the branches of the large tree,
which is
that's the Derwyn Fawr.
Pethau fel
Sydd yn estyn dros a Llanach. That's the glade, the glade. Sydd yn estyn dros. Which spans the glade.
There is a variation on it, yeah.
Mae Gwydion, Gideon.
A casgu dar borican.
We've done all of them. Oh, we haven't done this one, have we? No.
No.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
Oh, here we go. This is what I was trying to do.
You can leave it if you don't.
I can't help it. It's just coming out. It's just natural North
He's got the bottom thing going on.
That's very cheap. So, for instance, Northlands would say, in South would say D for black, D.
Yeah.
Northlands would say D.
D. All the D.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's this? What was I? Okay.
Slimod I rada. Slimod I. It's like I caramba.
Okay. I rada. Let's see how well we did.
Oh, wow.
All the animals. We said that. Yeah, all the animals are there.
The ants, maybe the ants.
Oh, ants we didn't get.
That one.
Yeah.
I'm not fussed about that, to be honest. I'm not going to need the ants. And many more.
And many more.
Are wearing their pyjamas.
Deer.
Wisco.
The deers.
K-Roo.
What was the visual memory thing?
A K on the head and Roo was in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
How does that help us for deer? K.
So Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, it doesn't really, just imagine a K on the reindeer's head. But the Roo...
K-Roo is Rudolph.
Rudolph Red.
The man alive. Alright.
Norson Voin. What's that one?
Dewi the hedgehog something is here. Dedwydd.
Draenog Dedwydd.
Dedwydd.
Draenog Prickly Hedgehog, is it?
The contented. Prickly is what's prickly?
You did get that one.
It's like
It's a mouse.
Okay. Stop you fanna. Rowch. You can put those back in the clips as well, yeah?
Coming together.
In a little...
bend together.
Beautiful. On the branch, big branch.
I reckon we did quite well there.
You are amazing.
You did.
It's easier when I listen to you.
All that holding that bird.
Dwi'n flanedig.
So did you all guess?
Canoeing in the
We were
sea.
next to that. You weren't.
One of the animals.
Right, okay, tynnu chi'n o, rwan sych yn dda. Right, edrych ar y bwrdd gwyn. Tynnu chi'n ôl, fan hyn, if you need to write down the order of these, dwi wedi sgwennu yn Saesneg, so dwi is me, or I, okay? So rwy ti is you, that's the familiar one person. My is he, is doing something. My he is she, dy ni, we, dy chi, you, either plural or the most in you. Okay? Okay? Mine who, they. Yeah? So you've got these now, you've got those two tenses. You've got those two. Dani is we. We are. We are Dani. We
say
are.
wedi for all of them.
So, yeah,
like that stays the same.
This, you've got a choice to change it from the present tense into what's called the perfect tense, which actually means it's happened in the past. Some people call it the past perfect as well. So it's just that doing plus any verb is I am currently doing something, or I do something usually. So if you were to say dwi'n chwarae rugby, it can either mean I play rugby every Saturday, dwi'n chwarae rugby bob dydd Sadwrn, or you could say dwi'n siop am Machynlleth bob dydd Sadwrn. Yeah? So that's habitual. But you can also say, if you're on the phone and the phone rings and then somebody says, where are you? You can say, well, doing shop am Machynlleth. I'm currently, at this present moment, shopper. So, in Saesneg, use two different tenses. You say, I shop and I am shopping. In Cymraeg, they stand for both. So, in Cymraeg, dwi'n shopper can either mean I shop every Saturday, or I am currently, at this present moment, in the shop, filling my trolley up. Yeah? So, mae'r ddau beth. So, pan ydych chi'n dweud dwi'n nofio, you can say dwi'n nofio bob dydd Sadwrn. So what do you do every Saturday?
Swim.
I swim every Saturday. Okay? But if you phone somebody up, and as they're on the mobile phone, you can hear them going, psh, 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 and they're going, dwi'n nofio, you know that they've got the mobile phone by their ear in the swimming pool, you know, at that time. Yeah. Okay? So if you want to write those down, right, so, bod nhw gynnwch chi, felly. So those really, so you would either choose apostrophe N or wedi. Now, if you were to put somebody's name in,
Derek.
Like Derek, er enghraifft. Now, what happens to that un is it can actually revert, because all of these end in vowels, right? Like e, t, a, he, ni, chi, nhw, all end in vowels. But if you put a person's name in there, Derek. Like Derek, it goes back to un. Because Derek does not end with a vowel. My Derek un. Yeah? You could say my Jamie. Well, if it was somebody's name, you could say my my Tom un. Yeah, Derek, you want my Derek and my Tom un. Okay. Right, yeah, okay. Right, so Derek.
We know Derek.
It's okay. It's like the Bruce joke. Yeah. Okay. So Derek. So my Derek un. Yeah. Yeah. Let's all change your names to Derek. Much simpler. Well, Derek. Yeah. 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 Okay. So you swap between. Un is in the present and wedi if it's already happened. So what's your homework now? Your homework now is to annoy and pester everybody who's working on the course by telling them inane, boring sentences of what you have just done. And because they're doing this programme Cariad Iaith, they are duty bound to listen to you.
Let them know, because I tried to speak to some Cam and they want to kill.
Oh. So dwi wedi. So tell anybody dwi wedi. Dwi wedi. So you can say dwi wedi bwyta, dwi wedi cysgu, dwi wedi yfed, dwi wedi cynwyo. Just tell them anything that you have done.
Dwi wedi canto.
Yeah, and you can even tell them lies like you did just now. Dwi wedi cerdded I fyny Kilimanjaro mewn sandals. Right? Ar un goes.
Dwi wedi siarad Cymraeg.
Dwi wedi siarad Cymraeg.
I have been. Is it dwi'n wedi bod?
Dwi wedi bod yn. Dwi wedi bod yn.
Dwi wedi bod I Aberdyfi.
It's bod yn. Bod usually, but you can't say bod. Dwi wedi bod yn Aberdyfi. Yeah.
I think I missed why you put the un next to the n.
If it's a person's name. So if you say, my Derek, we've opted that certainly the name, my Derek yn. Means instead of, you don't need apostrophe end because Derek ends in a consonant.
Thank you. Sorry, I was writing
dyna ni.
things down.
So newn ni roi'r rhain yn ôl rwan, efo'r clipiau, os welwch yn dda, put them back with the clips, right? Ac ydyn ni'n gallu casglu rhain.
We're the only people that got that memo.
Iawn, wel, dwi'n meddwl, beth dyn ni'n mynd I wneud ydy gorffen rad, because it's 4 o'clock and we've got to do some 1 I 1. Felly, dyn ni'n... hwn efo, ynddo. Hwn ydi o. So, gorffen lle dyn ni wedi dechrau. Felly, dewch o flaen, come in front of, dewch o flaen y desgiau. A newn ni gan i'r gan yma I orffen, mae hi'n 4 o'r gloch, ac mae Mostyn yn hapus iawn I glywed canu. Right, now then. Clap, clap, 1, 2, 3, clap, clap, 1, 2, 3, clap, clap, 1, 2, 3, troi a throi ein dwylo. Tap, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap, tap, 1, 2, 3, troi a throi ein dwylo. Snap, snap, 1, 2, 3, snap, snap, 1, 2, 3, snap, snap. 1, 2, 3, troi a throi ein dwylo. Hop, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, hop, 1, 2, 3, troi a throi ein dwylo. Flop, flop, 1, 2, 3, flop, flop, 1, 2, 3, flop, flop, 1, 2, 3, troi a throi ein dwylo. Da iawn, and here you can say, dwi wedi dysgu llawer o Gymraeg. Dwi wedi dysgu.
Dwi wedi
dysgu. Llawer o Gymraeg.
Lots of Welsh.
Llawer o Gymraeg.
Llawer o Gymraeg. Llawer o Gymraeg. You can't actually speak Welsh without...
Dwi wedi dysgu.
So let's say...
Camping it up.
Yeah, camping it up. Oh yes, thank God we're a campy nation. Yeah. So, llawer o Gymraeg. 1, 2, 3. Llawer o Gymraeg. Dwi wedi siarad llawer o Gymraeg hefyd. Llawer o Gymraeg. Llawer o Gymraeg. Llawer o Gymraeg. Llawer o Gymraeg. Oh, llawer o Gymraeg. Llawer o Gymraeg. Llawer o Gymraeg. Llawer o Gymraeg. So allan yn ni rwan te, ac for the rest of the day, siarad llawer o Gymraeg. 1, 2, 3. Llawer o Gymraeg. Da iawn, ffwrdd o chi.